Hi, I'm Warren from MYO Drinks, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to take specific gravity or SG readings using a hydrometer. Whether making a beer, cider, spirit, wine or mead, you'll always want to take note of your brew's specific gravity at specific points during the process. Specific gravity is the measure of a liquid's density compared to water. When making alcoholic beverages, this comparison will tell you how much sugar or ethanol is in your sample by comparing the density to water. To take this reading, you can use a tool called a hydrometer to track your SG throughout the process. You'll want to take your first SG reading immediately after pitching your yeast to figure out what your original or starting gravity is, which will be your baseline reading. Taking a sanitized hydrometer, you'll want to either carefully submerge your hydrometer into your mixture or get a small sample to test your SG in, like this. Once your hydrometer is suspended in the mixture, you'll want to give it a spin to remove any bubbles that might be on the surface and they might impact your reading. Making sure that you're level with the surface of the liquid, check to see where the curve or the meniscus of the liquid is on the hydrometer scale. Pure water sits at a reading of 1, and as sugar is heavier than water, the more sugar that's present in your mixture, the denser your mixture is. Reading the scale, your gravity is expressed in thousandths, so looking at this reading, for example, I can see the meniscus is hitting at 1.034. This first reading is your original or starting gravity, and you'll want to be sure to note this down. From here, you can remove your hydrometer from the mixture. If you've taken a sample from your fermentation vessel to test, don't put this back into the fermenter as it can carry potential contaminants. Then leave your mixture to ferment. After the bubbling in your airlock stops, and after the recommended fermentation period, you can check that fermentation is finished by taking another specific gravity reading, just like you did before. Check your SG for 2 days in a row, and if it remains unchanged, and it's within the range that was expected, fermentation is complete, and you're ready to move on. If your SG has changed from the previous day's reading, wait another day or two before you take another reading. You'll want to be sure that fermentation is complete before you move on. And that's it. Using your hydrometer, you can easily measure your SG and track your fermentation progress throughout the journey in making a great batch from scratch.